Have you ever wanted to know what the Bible taught as a whole about one particular subject, but you were not sure how to go about that because you couldn't find one passage that did it? We're going to discuss how to do that in this video. This video is a part of a larger series of videos called Virtual Coach. If you go to our YouTube channel, Bethel Pittsburgh, and go under playlist, you'll find a playlist titled Virtual Coach. And in there, you'll notice that the video titles will say Virtual Coach and then a category, and all the videos are arranged in category order. This is under the category of Bible study, subcategory topical Bible study. And as I explained in previous videos, what you would do to do this is you would pick a subject. We're doing angels, and you're going to want to keep notes because it'll take longer than one sitting most of the time. And you can do it in a document like this, or you can do it on a notepad or whatever, but you want to keep notes. You're going to either use one resource or the other or both. I've chosen just to do one, but the two resources are either a Bible encyclopedia, you can get a printed version of that, or you can search Open Bible search engine and you'll find a website that works like a Bible encyclopedia online, or you can go to BibleGateway.com and click topical and it'll show you a Bible dictionary search. The advantage to that is you don't have to think of the exact word that's used in each verse to find the material. It'll bring that up for you without that. The disadvantage of it is that it's man-made in the sense of it's relying on human memory and human selection as to which verses are brought up. So you could miss some things. It's not as exhaustive. The other option is to use a Bible dictionary or Bible concordance. And a Bible concordance is going to, you can use that on BibleGateway.com. You can get a printed version, and you can use it on BibleGateway.com and click Bible side, and then that's going to pull up verses for you for the topic. The disadvantage of it is that you have to think of the exact words that are used. If you don't have the word that's used in the verse, it won't pull up the verse. So you're going to have to look up multiple words, because in our case, there's multiple words for angels as well as fallen angels like demons and so forth. And so you're going to want to keep track of the words you think of. You're going to mark which ones you looked for, which ones you want to look for, which ones that you're on, and all those kind of things, which we've completed that part of this journey. And then you're going to just list out, you're going to compile the verse references and the specific angle that it mentions about angels. And then when you're done with compiling the verses like we did, then you're going to start organizing it in an outline form. And that's where we are at this stage. And we're going to take another 10 minutes to work on this outline. So we have here, angels worship and obey God, His word, and they are strong. So a couple of concepts there. They worship and obey God. Might put a category for behavior. Behavior, and a subcategory would be worship God. And we're going to take these references that mention that. I think I'll unbold that subcategory. They obey God, so we're going to put that its own subcategory. And they are strong. So maybe I'll put a spot for their nature. And again, we'll do one more refining of this after we've gotten everything in there. But their nature, subcategory, they are strong. Okay. Next one, a person wrestling with an angel. Maybe Joe, look into further. So I'm going to add those to the look into further passages. Hosea 12:4. So I can delete this. Zechariah 12:8. These are passages I'm going to have to look up. grab this one while we're at it right here. Matthew 4:6. And I'm going to grab this one down here. Matthew 26:53. Okay. Then angels can speak to people in dreams. Let's see if I have. They command people. Not sure if I have. Interact with humans, sometimes in dreams. There we go. So that would be these references. Sometimes in dreams. Okay, so we got that incorporated. Angels minister to people. Let's put that in here. Minister to people. And the references are here. So angels minister to people. Angels will be involved in gathering people at the judgment. And I'm not sure. A judgment, sometimes God's judgment is carried out by them. I think I'm just going to include that in that idea there. It's still kind of the same concept. So in judgment right here, we'll put that in there. When Jesus returns, angels will be with him. Let's put that in the return of Christ. Let's do a subcategory. Angels will return with him. I'm going to put the references in there. Just one. Return of Christ, angels will return with him. Possibly guardian angels or angels are watching humanity. Let's copy these. Guardian angels are watching humanity. Let's see if we have something like that. Protecting particularly those that fear God. I think I'm going to put that in here. But people have a interest in guardian angels, so I think I'm going to make that a separate category. Guardian angels. Okay, guardian angels. They're interacting, so they're watching us. Let's put that in behavior. They watch people. In the resurrection, people will become like angels. Yeah, I don't think that really speaks to the nature of angels so much. Angels do not know when Jesus will return. So that goes back under the return of Christ. Angels don't know the time, which isn't all that extravagant because nobody knows the time except for the Father, but we'll include it anyway. Angels come with Jesus in the second coming. We had those before. So we might need to go through and see if we need to remove things. Angels will return with him. Let's see if we have an extra here. No, we don't. Those are all new. Okay. So take that out. Uses the term angels for demons who are thrown into hell, eternal fire. So this is where we'll start the section on demons. Are angels but fallen. That's Matthew 25:41. Let's grab that. While I'm at it, let's see if we get a few more to look into further showing up here. Acts 12. Acts 12:15 we want to look into further. Looks like Hebrews 2:2. Hebrews 2:2. Look into further. Hebrews 12:22. Going to look into further. Okay. Angel moves a stone, can move material objects. That's a couple of things. That definitely speaks to the angel's strength. So they are strong. So we'll add that in here. We can remove actually this note there. They are strong, and I don't know if I want to put that. We'll just say material. Can move material objects. Okay, so I can take that out. Believers will be acknowledged at the judgment before angels, and unbelievers denied. I don't know if that's relevant to. I don't know if that gives us any details about them. Angels will rejoice in heaven when people come to Christ. Let's put that in behavior. Rejoice about people getting saved. Okay. And we're at the end of our 10-minute mark, so I'll take that out there. And we have the remainder of this page. We have one full page and two full pages. So a little more than 2 pages left to go through here. A lot to look into further showing up at some point there. Okay, so that's where we leave off. If you have any questions on that, please leave that in the comments below. I'd be glad to answer them. Or if you would like to grow in your faith in person and you live in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area, we would love for you to join us. We are Bethel Assembly of God. We meet at 2501 Staten Street, Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. and Sundays at 10 a.m. Or if you can't join us in person, we would love for you to join us via live streaming. We stream our services, our Sunday services, live on our YouTube channel, Bethel Pittsburgh, Sundays at 10 a.m. We hope that you will join us at either place, but may God richly bless you.